Thank you, Mr. Reese. You can be next, sir, in the blue hat, after this gentleman.
I'm not going to be long. Right on up here. Members of council, my name is Tom Poland. I'm with the Elyria Fence Company. In fact, I'm the president of the Elyria Fence Company. I think everybody here is familiar with my company. We've been in business in Elyria since 1932. We travel from Solon to Akron to Sandusky to build fence. One or two of the cities that we do work in do have design review, or they call it architectural review, similar to what you have in Elyria. But I think that probably the difference in Elyria is we're not sure, although we've been around here as long and been building fences in Elyria for as long as I've been alive, we're not always sure what we can build in Elyria. In other communities, if we have to build an ornamental fence, it's in the code. If we have to build a 5-foot high solid fence or 32-foot of fence, it's in the code. In Elyria, we have a code, we have a zoning code, and we always abide by it. But anytime we go to any commercial job or any commercial installation, we think that we have to put up a black fence. Now, when we have to do that, we always have to offer our client the opportunity to upgrade to it. If we go to a vinyl coated fence, for example, it's going to be 30, perhaps 40% higher than it would be if we were using an aluminized fence. The aluminized fence will always be, and I'll get specific here, we'll use a 9-gauge wire for security purposes around factories, plants, and so on like that, or any place that anybody wants security. If we want to go to a vinyl coated fence, the vinyl coated wire takes up 2 gauges, or in other words, the thickness of the vinyl coated wire would be 9 gauge, but the steel underneath it would only be about 11 gauge. Now, if that factory or plant or even retail store is interested in security, they have to go to a heavier gauge wire or a 6-gauge wire. Now, that's going to run the price of the fence up maybe even 45 or 50% higher than what an aluminized wire would be. If the city of Elyria wants that, if they want a vinyl coated fence around industry or anywhere that is needed for security purposes, we're okay with that. We will sell that, but we don't want to have to go to our clients and say, this is the cost of an aluminized wire. Then we take it down to the building department. The building department says, hey, you're going to have to go to design review. And of course, that's normal. We go to design review, and design review says, you can build the fence, but it has to be vinyl coated. Then we have to go back to our client and say, it's going to cost you 30% more. In some cases, our client said, that's not in our budget, we won't do it. And of course, we can go to the design review after talking to our client and say, well, it's not in their budget, and they may change things. They just did that a little bit ago for us at Narandex, where they went to some vinyl coated, some aluminized. What I would like is to be able to go to my client and say, this is what it is. There's no question. If it's downtown, if you folks want to have ornamental fence downtown, this is what it is. There's a lot of different designs of ornamental fence. If you want a certain style or design, that's fine. But tell us what it is before we talk to our clients. We work in probably 50 or 60 different communities. And we have different zoning codes in almost every one of these things. We have to know these things. So knowing that what you want as a design review, knowing what you want as the mayor, as the building department, and so on, is going to help our company sell product in our city. We employ 25 to 30 people year-round in this city, and we pay a lot of taxes on it, and all we want is something specific. Yes, we can do this. No, we cannot do that. I think that's probably our biggest problem with design review. We're not 100% sure of what we can offer and what we can't offer. So if design review would like, we'd be more than happy, either myself or one or all of my estimators would be more than happy to meet with you, sit down anytime you want, go through the different types of products that we have to offer. The products that we have to offer would be identical to any other fence company, except I think we do a better job. But what we offer we'd be able to tell you what things cost, what the advantages are to these, to this product over that product, show you the different things that we have, and help you write a code that perhaps your building department would want to put into their zoning code, and then you won't hear from us on any of our commercial jobs. We would just go ahead and sell the product that you want. Is there any questions?
Any questions, committee members? Anybody on the panel? Thank you for your suggestion.